that you know that LGBT community, right? So, is there anything you can convey to us about that?
I think it's, I don't know why people see them so differently, but I think it's okay that they are who they are.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
I am a fourth year film student in Srishti, and I'm from Bombay.
Okay.
Yes, I enjoy sports a lot.
Okay.
A lot of it.
Which sports actually you're liking most?
Oh, I've played a lot of sports in my life. Really a lot. Starting from, so badminton is one of the most favorite. But starting from like badminton, basketball, skating, handball, throwball, touch rugby, cricket, football.
Okay, stop. Okay, so I have seen you from the beginning only that you are not liking to be looking good or to be filtered your faces and all. This girls' mentality should be look pretty in front of others. Why you not thinking that to be you also?
How does it matter? I mean, I think a person, the first impression obviously matters, but that shouldn't be through looks.
Correct.
Because everyone has a very different set of looks. Correct. And who made this thing that, oh, you know, this is the perfect look? Aise eyebrows, aise lipstick, oh, this is not going with this. How does it matter? You know, it's the myth. Yeah, I mean, what's the use? It's like, I mean, I think like the first question you need to ask yourself is, why do you do it? What is it for? If you feel good putting that, then I think it's okay. I think it's everyone's personal choice. But if you're doing it for validation, for Instagram photos, all of this, then I don't think you're going in the right direction, you know.
Anything that you could reveal to us and for the society that you could please go ahead.
About what, like?
Anything that if any decisions you have taken or you are thinking about that at present this is good, but after passes of time or after when you're growing and you found that it is not good, that what I thought that it was bad decision, what I thought that it was bad things. So anything like that you can convey to anyone?
Smoking.
Okay. So,
because yeah, I mean, as and when you grow, you realize, I mean, you just do it and then you realize that, okay, this is not going the right. One of the bad decisions that I made was, so I used to play badminton a lot, and then I had an injury. And so it was one of the last years in Bombay. I had to come to Bangalore for college. And so the doctor was like, no, you can't play, you shouldn't push any further and everything. I was like, kuch nahi hota yaar. I mean, it's one of my last few days here, so let me just push. And I overwent, I pushed it a lot, and the injury got worse. So now I haven't been playing for the last 2 years, 1.5 years. So that was a bad decision. I mean, my parents are also saying ki let it be, stop for a while and everything. But that junoon was there so much, na?
You got a lottery, good lottery. It's a huge amount you got. What the first work you supposed to do?
So it comes from a personal thing.
It could be.
Yeah, I would want to buy a house for my nana nani, my grandparents.
So that is nana nani, the word you used. That definitely you loved your nana nani most, right?
Correct.
Tell me about them something.
They are very. I mean, you know how those, you know, like grandparents are. So initially, both my parents were working. So they took care of me. So I was brought up in Jaipur for the first few initial years of my life. And the things they taught me, you know, you share a very different relationship with your grandparents than with your parents. So they pamper you so much, but they also teach you so much, you know. I remember going to the mandir every day and shringar karna, dudh dahi se nehlana, saaf safai karna. Those small things, they put a lot of things in you as a person. And whoever I am, like what I believe, what I not believe, and my values and everything, it's because of those times and those two.
That you know that LGBT community, right? So, is there anything you can convey to us about that?
I think it's, I don't know why people see them so differently, but I think it's okay that they are who they are.
Correct.
You know?
Correct.
And even after the law has been passed and everything, you know, the people still have some sort of a filter that they look at them
Correct.
with. So that shouldn't be a thing. I mean, they are who they are, and it's not something that they have put in themselves, but it's natural.
When that any people got puberty, that moment they are not actually can decide that what they are liking. Sometimes that should be by seeing of movies, by seeing of other things. They also thinking that, oh, I am also liking that. But after passes of time, they can realize that actually this not. Is that things you believing on that, or the first time after the puberty only they can find, yeah, they can got that things?
No, I think it's with experience and
Correct.
Experimenting. So just if you feel like, just go for it, and then maybe you'll realize this is not for me. So.
Correct. So yeah, that things actually I not conveyed properly to you, but the things you understood properly. Or it is to be conveyed to everyone, that the society, that please, if anyone thinking after your puberty only you are thinking that is I am liking, that is the good thing. Please, that moment don't do rush and all that thing. Please take time and find out actually, because that moment only you cannot find actually it is what is going on. After passes of time, something if you done that time, and after passes of time you found that I have done wrong, and that will be curse you. It's better than that you should be take a little more time and do whatever you need later.
Correct. I mean, it's also become a fashion a little bit.
Yeah, like so, that. Yeah. Now at present that it's become like a fashion only.
Yeah. So understand yourself first, and then maybe
At the last moment of your degree, that what you thinking, that the decisions you have taken to take admission on that, is that a correct decisions, or you are thinking to be different?
I mean, coming to Srishti was a good decision, but I am not sure about the major choice that I have made, like film. I enjoy it. I like watching films and all of these things, but I don't know if it's like if making films is for me. I enjoy photography a lot, like camera work basically. But yeah, I think it's since last year I've started to question that if it's actually for me, or do I actually want to do something else, Yeah, because a lot of things attract me and I want to grab them all, but that's not possible. You have to stick to one thing.
What the things you like, when you think like, start do that. I have taken lots of decisions and I'm not regretting on that. Because of that, lots of things I adapted, I ignored, as well I kicked up also, many things. But I'm thinking that many places, it's most of the places I have learned many things. So experience you can achieve. So that,
I think experience you can achieve, but for a career path, for a certain career path, you need to stick to one. After that, you can do all of the other things, I mean, of course. But to have a sustainable and a certain lifestyle, you need something.
Right. That means you're talking about money?
I mean, not comfort also at a point. You have to be able to live with yourself. You shouldn't be like, what am I doing? Keep.
Okay, for the society, if you found that anything wrong happened, that you can convey to others, please tell about that.
I think ignorance, because people are very ignorant towards a lot of things, even in my family, so things like, just a few days ago, I was just walking by Nandini, and this is one uncle. He was opening up a packet of ice cream, and he just threw it on the ground. Jabki right beside there was a dustbin. So And then I told him also, okay, listen, the dustbin's still like it's right there.
Correct.
And then he was just like, let it be, you know.
Okay.
So this ignorance of, I don't know what are they exactly ignorant about, but the ignorance of their self-responsibility.
Correct.
Ki, you know, do your part and don't be like others. अगर सब फेंकते हैं तो you can just put it in the dustbin. It's right beside you. It's not even like कि घर जाके फेंकना है. So,
but that means that you already told about that to him, right?
yeah.
So definitely, if like you, every people is thinking, and every people is find something like that is happened to somebody, and the person is poking that person or that conveying that person, it is not good. Definitely, someday will come that our society can be changed on that.
Yeah.
Okay. If any person asking you something, that person is unknown of you.
Okay.
So is that okay to believe him or her or not to believe?
I think it's okay. You should start, like you should be open to whoever's coming. There was something that I had read very, like you should be open to the idea of strangeness.
Correct.
Only then you will be able to find something new, right?
Correct, exactly.
Exactly.
So why I'm asking this question, because of as per the psychological thing, if you believing others, even the person is unknown of you, when you started believing, no, that your mind stop thinking about him or her. So that time your mind should not be disturbed. If you are not thinking and you promise to do something, and if you are not believing that person, that time your mind should start to think again, and that your psychological imbalance will come.
Correct.
So that's why that as per my point of view, just believe him, just believe her, and after that one time, two times, you can easily confide. I'm telling believe, I'm not telling that do indulge with that person and do the person whatever the person is asking to you.
Correct.
Just believe that, and what the things right you finding, that you do that.
Correct.
That is in future, definitely when you got married and all, and which type of family you need.
I think nuclear.
And why behind of that?
Because a lot of restrictions come with joint families,
Okay.
which I don't think I want to.
Okay, but the things is that that old people also there, that you can get many moral values also out of that, right?
The thing is, if you stay with them on a very daily basis, then it can, after a point, it can get a little.
Yes,
You know.
boredom, or can say that it is little that restrictive manner that is
Correct.
coming. Yes, okay,
Because they think in a certain way, and now we think in a certain way.
correct.
And so yeah, you can obviously visit them quite often. That's what we do, like in our family also.
Okay.
Visit grandparents, every 2-3 months and everything. So you can have slice of both.
Okay.
So that's just.
So
let
what do you think that the person you loving most, that yourself or somebody others?
My grandparents, Nana Nani.
You are
my
thinking
grandparents.
about you are loving more than yourself to your grandparents,
Yes.
like that?
I mean, to an extent, yes, in some ways.
But I've heard, or I have read that things manywhere in psychological point of view, the people loving most himself or herself. Say example, if I'm giving you, if that one place where that both mother and the child both not know that how to swim, and they fell down in a swimming pool, and definitely mother will come out first. After that the mother will find where my child. So that it shows that definitely you are thinking about your life. After that only that your child, any other person is coming. What do you think about that?
I think it's the natural instinct by which the things happen.
Correct.
The mother also might,
So
for the
that the why I'm pointing at this point, because of that in your life the most, if you found that the mother and children love is that mostly that pure, you can say
Yes.
that. In why I've taken example, because of this only you can find there also that self-loveness. So that how you should explain it?
the self-love.
Yeah.
I mean, you do things for the people you are close to, and that also gives you some sort of satisfaction, right? So you're feeding yourself and others, so it's more of a give and take.
Yes.
Not exactly
If give and take, that word is coming, definitely it's coming selfishness, like.
I mean, I am selfish because I don't do the same things for my parents, but I do for grandparents.
Okay.
So that way, yes. But
In that regards, I can explain in that in different manner. If you're thinking about you're feeding your child, if you're giving comfort to your child, definitely that is giving your pleasure to you only, right? So definitely indirectly, if you feeding them, if you giving comfort them, indirectly you only completing your needs.
Yeah.
Indirectly.
Yes.
So it is also self-love only, right? Or can say that it is like a selfish only.
yes.
So that conclusion is that what, that you are loving yourself most, or you are loving apart from yourself that any other people.
The effort that you put for doing that thing for others shows that you're selfish, and you also get something from it, right? So it's both. But the thing is, you shouldn't have expectations after you do something for someone. That's the main. I think that's about how you be selfless.
Okay.
If I do something for you, I should not expect, oh my God, next Tushar will also do that. No, that will me.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. What do you think about gender inequality?
I think it's everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's been there since very long, and it's still there in very small things.
Okay.
Very small things. What a brother gets to do in the same family, a sister might not get to do.
Correct.
So yeah, all of those things.
So anything happened to your life that you are opposed to do that your brother or any other say a boy can do that?
I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind was I was very small, and my brother is 2 years elder to me. So when my grandfather had passed away, so like they had to go to the Shamshan and everything, and I also wanted to go. But then my mom was like, no, you have to shave your head and everything and then go. So I got ready for that also, because I just wanted to see what happens. Like just as a very small kid, my brother was going, was getting to go, and I was not. So, and I tried asking questions about why, just wanted to understand in the later ages. But they didn't really have an answer, but they said that this is how it's been going on. So why this? I mean, my grandfather was as dear to me as he would have been to my brother or to the rest of the family.
So what you thinking that this culture, that the religion, belief, that what is going on, that supposed to change something? I'm not telling that all that supposed to change that, but the something is that the myth that should not be a good for that now at present culture, present lifestyle of the people. So anything about that?
I think you need to know the reason behind why and why not.
Correct.
I think that's important. If my mom or if my grandmom would have known the reason why girls should not be sent there, or in anything, then I think it's understandable.
Correct.
But sometimes they just say, nahi, bas aise hi hota hai, aise hi chalta aa raha hai.
Yes, it's not a logical thing.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that reason, that logic enough should be there.
Please tell me about that your father and mother. Because of you told about your nana nani you're loving most, but what about themselves? Actually, they raised you after that, right? And
yeah,
they have given all comfort that what you need.
So materialistic comfort, yes. Not very on the emotional side. So yes, I've whatever I asked for, I got a new phone, laptop, blah blah blah, whatever. But yeah, I mean, so they're both working people, and because I am from Bombay, you know how fast it is. They don't really get time. Go in the morning, come in the evening, and then घर का काम, mates को संभालना. all of that, I mean, I understand now, but initially, like when I was a child or teenager, I was like, why is she not giving time to me, or some things like that. So, but somehow that gap was always filled by my grandparents.
Okay.
So yeah.
But your parents have done or that earning money because of they can grow you better way. That's why they are earning, I think.
Yes, I mean, I don't know if I should say that or not, but isn't that every parent's responsibility or duty?
Okay.
I mean, see it that way, because once I grow up and they get old, obviously I'm gonna take care of them.
Correct.
And not because, I mean, I won't take care of them
Because of they have take care of you like that.
because it's my duty as a child
Okay.
to take care of them.
At that old age.
Yeah.
Correct.
So